developments that we are picking up. The president of Ukraine is likely to meet President of the United States of America, Donald Trump, and this meeting is expected to happen in Florida. These talks are now aimed at Ukraine peace security guarantees are set to be on the agenda. The meeting that will follow when it comes to flurry of US, Russian and Ukrainian talks as well. But Shinjoy, Putin has shown little signs of softening though.
Yes, we don't know what's going to happen here. First of all, the American position. Are the Americans going to supply continually Ukraine with the weapons Ukraine needs to fight? Now, this is a question mark because President Trump has said different things at different times about it. So that's really the first thing. Secondly, if you're going to look at a peace agreement, what does it entail? Russia wants Donetsk and Luhansk. Now, is this something that Ukraine is prepared to cede to Russia? They have fought tooth and nail for nearly 4 years for Donetsk and Luhansk. And not only that, they have lost lots and lots of people. The Russians have lost many more. And at this point, why should Ukraine cede Luhansk and Donetsk and so on? For what? Will it get some kind of security guarantee? Will it become part of EU? Will it become part of NATO? President Trump makes it very clear that he doesn't want Ukraine in NATO. So what will make Ukraine cede these provinces and bring peace? That is also a question that has to be answered. So these are very, very delicate negotiations going on because there are several issues involved and several groups of people involved. Yes. You have the Russians and Ukrainians, of course, fighting this war for over 3 years.
Absolutely, and soon 4 years, as far as when we speak of the end of the year is almost near, but the high-stake meeting with Donald Trump will also focus on some of the most sensitive parts of the peace talks, including Ukrainian security guarantees and reconstruction, plus also territorial discussions. But there is another aspect to it, Shinjoy, because here Donald Trump seems to be anticipating a good meeting with the Ukrainian leader, though he's offered no endorsement of Zelensky's plan. He says that he doesn't have anything until I approve of it. So, well, let's see what he's got. As far as this announcement has followed a burst of diplomatic activity that was also witnessed where Trump's envoy Steve Witkoff met separately with Russian and Ukrainian representatives. So, Shinjoy, the role that Donald Trump here seems to be playing here, because he apparently seems to be of the opinion that Zelensky doesn't have anything until he approves of it.
Yes, we don't know what the president wants because, as I said, the president has changed his mind on Ukraine several times. Or even if he hasn't, he has said different things at different times, suggesting changes in opinion. Now he has met Zelensky, he has met Putin. There have been a series of meetings at lower levels. Nothing solid has emerged. Now, if the Florida meeting leads to something concrete, well and good, but it's important to see what actually happens. Now, President Zelensky is making one point very clear, that if he has to cede territory, if he has to cede a part of Ukraine, and he did already, the Crimea was taken away in 2014, then what does he get in return? Does he get security guarantees? Does Ukraine continue to have an army that can defend the rest of itself? Does Europe come to its aid?
Yes.
Is there going to be a Europe security plan for Ukraine?
So our eyes will be on this meeting that happens tomorrow between Zelensky and President Trump, and the announcement also when we've been talking about this development. This is a high-stake meeting that would happen with Donald Trump and would focus when it comes to some of the most sensitive parts of the peace talks. That also includes security guarantees for Ukraine, reconstruction, and also territorial discussions. Well, Shinjoy, thank you very much for joining us here on